Whistling Duck Winery is located about 120, 130 miles east of San Antonio, Texas, coming out I-10, and then Bar Park 5-6 miles off the interstate from there. We came in this morning from Galveston, and I'm going to give you some information if you happen to be traveling from Galveston towards San Antonio. The app on my phone only showed directions coming up I-45 out of Galveston, and with the primary route going dead into Houston. I mean downtown Houston. Their secondary app made it close to downtown but made a loop around. I didn't want to fight that, and so I kept looking. Finally pulled up an app on MapQuest. MapQuest showed a route that came out the west end of the island. It comes across a toll bridge, $2 toll to come across, but then you travel along the Gulf Coast, right along to where you can see the Gulf. Several homes being built through there. It's not nearly, well, it's basically not touristy at all going through that way. And then you can come out at Freeport, Texas, and from Freeport you turn north and come up. The time in MapQuest showed it to be almost identical from one route to the other. They thought of traveling through downtown Houston, pulling a travel trailer. With the wind has been kicking. It's probably in the 16-17 mile an hour range right now. It's a beautiful day, blue sky, sunshine, but man, that wind. So we elected to take the route that stayed. It went 2-lane and 4-lane highways. There wasn't very much traffic at all. The roads were really nice, and there's no way that I would make it the other route compared to this one. So this would be the one that I would choose every time. If you're looking at making that trek, take some time to look at a map. If your map is not showing that route, you may want to pull out a real map, or say, I found it on MapQuest. The winery here is located on a gravel road, and from the direction we came in, we drove probably 7 miles or so up the gravel road to get to the winery. Winery's located on roughly 4 acres. I'm not sure the exact days that they're open and serving. I believe that it had shown they do run a limited schedule, maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You'll need to check that. I wouldn't bank on that one. The area though is super well kept, manicured, pretty pond out here, ducks out on the pond. Friendly beagle came out to greet us when we got here. So we'll walk around and take a look at the place, and you'll get a chance to see it. It is a harvest host, and it looks like one that's going to be another winner. And as you can see, it's pet friendly with a leash required. And it's kid friendly. And the leash is optional. And like with most harvest host sites, this just isn't what you get in an RV park. The owner's name is Stan. He came out and greeted us when we first got here. Met his wife, but didn't catch her name. She was busy trying to get ready for feeding and serving people. certainly appears to be a very nice facility. And they do have their own vineyard. That's when you visit some of the harvest hosts, there are some that they don't have their own vineyards. They buy their juice and then make their wines from there. And then of course you've got several that they're kind of hybrid, that they have to where they do make their own juice, grow their own fruit to make their juice, and then they have to buy some of the other juices to be able to make certain wines that they don't make here. And this, I don't know, I've not spoken with the owners yet, so I don't know if it's like a lot of the ones that you find Alabama and Georgia, Tennessee, to where you get a lot of muscadine through there. That's really quite common. Or just what you got. Just looking at the vines, they appear pretty sturdy, so they look like they've got some age on them compared to some of the vineyards that we have been in. And do understand, my knowledge of vineyards is I can open a bottle. But as you can see, the entire farm is just, I mean, it's immaculate. Just so well kept.
She's the second out of the set of twins, and so I bottle fed her. She's a house goat, or was a house goat. I kicked her out of the house last week.
How old is she?
She'll be 16 weeks old Sunday. Well, hey, they're all cute when they're that age.
I know.
We've enjoyed our visit at the Whistling Duck Vineyard, or winery, however you want to call it. It's a beautiful setting out here. The trees, the manicured lawn, the pond with the ducks on it. It's just, it's pretty much what I've come to expect from Harvest Host stops. We've had excellent luck with them. If you find yourself out in this area, this is one that I would highly recommend to you. I think it's one that you'll enjoy. Appreciate you watching.